God's blessings to everyone. This is a DGHradio.com news and information weather update for the United States Virgin Islands, and I'm reporter Taff reporting the weather for September 18th, 2025, covering the latest weather updates from across the United States Virgin Islands. Here is the headline. A very wet pattern continues today across the region, while a strengthening tropical storm over the central tropical Atlantic bears watching for swells and rip current hazards into the weekend and early next week. Heat risk also rises beginning Friday and may reach heat advisory levels in coastal and urban areas into early next week. Tropical update. Tropical storm. Gabrielle is centered near 20.0 degrees north and 50.3 degrees west this morning, roughly 845 miles east of the northern Leeward Islands. Maximum sustained winds are near 50 miles per hour, with higher gusts. The storm is moving toward the west-northwest, close to 300 degrees at about 15 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure is about 1,004 millibars. The core remains lopsided due to wind shear and dry air, with most deeper thunderstorms on the northeast and southeast sides, but tropical storm force winds extend outward up to about 240 miles from the center. Little change in strength is expected through the next 48 hours. Some gradual intensification is possible late this weekend into early next week as conditions improve, and the system could reach hurricane strength around late Sunday while curving more toward the north. Confidence in the longer range track and intensity remains lower than average. Swells from Gabrielle will begin to influence Atlantic waters this weekend, bringing a higher rip current risk. Elsewhere in the Atlantic, a tropical wave near the Cabo Verde Islands remains disorganized and is not expected to develop during the next 7 days. Another wave emerging off Africa Friday could see slow development from the weekend into mid-next week, with a low chance of formation at this time. Regional pattern for Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, a departing tropical wave and a nearby upper-level trough are enhancing showers and thunderstorms today. Hazards include flash flooding in poor drainage and urban areas, rapid river rises, landslides in steep terrain, frequent lightning, and localized gusty winds. A brief lull is possible Friday night, but another moisture surge this weekend renews the wet pattern. Beginning Friday, a warming trend and higher humidity will drive heat indices toward advisory thresholds, particularly along the coasts and in urban corridors. Marine and beach hazards. A moderate rip current risk is in place today for the northern and eastern beaches of Puerto Rico and for St. Croix, with the risk returning Saturday and persisting into early next week as swells from Gabrielle arrive. Life-threatening rip currents are possible on some St. Croix beaches. Exercise extreme caution and heed all local beach safety guidance. Island specifics. St. Croix, mostly cloudy with numerous showers and isolated thunderstorms, most active this morning. Highs around 94 degrees. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain about 70%. Flood advisories may be issued when heavier storms pass. Be alert for ponding on roads and brief localized flooding. St. Thomas and St. John, mostly cloudy with numerous showers and isolated thunderstorms. Highs around 93 degrees, with temperatures easing a bit during the afternoon where rain persists. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain about 70%. Hazards include frequent lightning, brief gusty winds and storms, and localized flooding in poor drainage areas. Short-term outlook through Saturday. Showery and stormy periods continue today, then a partial break late Friday before moisture increases again this weekend. Thunderstorms will be slower moving where winds are light, which can lead to higher rainfall totals over already saturated soils. Extended outlook, Sunday through Thursday. Expect morning showers on windward coasts and slopes, followed by afternoon showers and isolated thunderstorms over interior and western Puerto Rico, with scattered activity reaching the Virgin Islands at times. Urban and small stream flooding remains a daily concern. Light winds and saturated soils favor slow-moving downpours. Heat stress becomes an additional hazard from Friday through early next week, with the most dangerous conditions likely during the afternoon hours. By Wednesday and Thursday, an approaching tropical wave could further enhance rainfall over the islands. Around the broader region, Gulf of America, a surface ridge supports gentle to moderate east winds with slight seas, while an upper trough keeps scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast through the week. Caribbean Sea, passing tropical waves bring periods of showers and thunderstorms. Gentle to moderate trade winds and moderate seas prevail into the weekend. Atlantic Ocean. Converging southerly flow into Gabrielle is supporting scattered showers and storms over the open waters. Swells from Gabrielle could slightly deteriorate marine conditions this weekend. Preparedness reminders. Never drive through flooded roadways. Turn around, do not drown. If you hear thunder, move indoors immediately. Beachgoers should swim near a lifeguard, avoid inlets and piers where rip currents are stronger, and keep children within arm's reach. Boaters should check the latest marine forecasts and be mindful of building swells and lightning. Let us know your thoughts about the weather by texting your comments to 1-315-898-1449. You can also join our WhatsApp group and get the news, weather, and other insightful information delivered right to your smartphone. To join, text JOIN to 1-315-898-1449. Please include your name in the text message. You will receive a call to verify your request. I'm your reporter, Taff, signing off for DGHradio.com. Remember, Taff and DGH. Together, we track, analyze, fact-check, and deliver grassroots headlines because on DGHradio.com, the news never sleeps. Ciao.